Well, I woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning. At approximately 8:05, I get my health checked, because oftentimes small critters roll about my hair. It is very unruly for a king. Then I get dressed, and that takes a long time. Look at this garb I'm wearing. It's awful. Oh my God. People help me get dressed. And we then, at 8:20, I pray as the courtiers watch me pray to the God. At 8:30, the royal court follows me to Mass. From 9 to 4, I go to work for about 8 hours. Oh, could you hold it 1 second? I need to relieve myself. Thank you very much. I feel much better now that I've taken care of my business. As I was saying, about 9 o'clock, I go out to work. It takes almost the whole day. At 4 o'clock, I return from work. I work very hard. I spend time either hunting for small rabbits, or foxes, or perhaps even elk, or strolling through the meadows, or if I'm lucky, I'll spend time with my family. Then, about 6 o'clock, we all sit down for a feast fit for a king. It's a lavish meal with beasts and and grapes. It's very, very good. Then once we're done dining in the dining main chambers, we go to operas, or possibly a concert with the local musicians, or perhaps even a local jester will give us some comedy to laugh at. It's very funny. Then, about 10 o'clock, I go to bed and rest my weary bones after a hard day of being a king.
What are your likes and dislikes?
Let me see, I very much enjoy traveling through the countryside of France. It's very, very picturesque and lovely it is. I would have to say my dislikes would be cities, large buildings full of people and stuff. I don't like that at all. I don't like that one bit. That is a dislike of mine. Young girl, what next question do you have of the king?
When did you become king?
I was elected king of this wonderful country of France, May 14th, 1643. If you must know the exact date. There you have it, young child. Whippersnapper, as they say in my land. Yes, more questions, please.
Can you tell us about your Palace of Versailles?
Yes, the Palace of Versailles is located just outside of Paris. There are 37,000 acres of land, of which 15,000 acres contain gardens with flowers and plants, and 1,400 fountains of water bubbling very nicely through there. There are over 3,000 different types of vegetation growing in the different gardens that we have. Within the palace there's also a chapel where we pray. There's also an Italian amphitheater, which is where we have the jesters and the comedians and the concerts to entertain me and my family and my people. We have 2,000 rooms at the palace. Plenty of room for everyone. In fact, you folks can come by and visit. Plenty of room.
What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I have a large gun that I shoot animals with right in the head. I kill them instantly, and they suffer. I like to kill them and eat them. Sometimes I cook them, sometimes I eat them raw because I like sushi too. Sometimes I stroll through the gardens. There's lots of gardens. I walk very slowly, sometimes fast, I don't know. It varies, you know, from time to time. I also like to spend time with the family. The children are very nice, the wife. Sometimes we play checkers, sometimes we play cards, sometimes we go and watch the horses run. We don't know, it doesn't matter. We have fun as a family together. Okay? And we also like to ride the horses on the horseback, and we ride the horses through the country. Sometimes we jump over the little hedge, as they call that, jumping horses. That's fun. But sometimes I fall off and I crack my head and I bleed. My father was King Louis XIII, and my mother was Anna of Austria. She was a fine woman, that Anna of Austria, because she was from Austria. Fine land that it is. And by the way, you should know, this is an important fact. They said I was a divine gift from God. And as you can tell, looking at me, they were correct. For I am a divine gift. Very much so.
What do you do when you get dressed in the morning?
Well, there's a Grand Chamberlain that helps and other favored courtiers to get me dressed. There is the most important courtier called the valet, and they hand me my royal shirt, which is very comfortable on my chest. It is soft, yet supple. I like it very much when I wear it against me. I also wear these shoes that are very comfortable, and you can see the tights that keep my legs very warm when it's chilly in France. And I have my special robe that I wear that keeps me looking very royal, as you know. So in all, it takes me about 2 hours to get dressed once I start, from being in just my underwear, as they say. And from there we apply the rest of my clothing until I am fully clothed and looking like this, except for the small rodents in my hair. I don't like the rodents in my hair. The mice, sometimes raccoons get up there. Oh, small rodents, I have traps for them. I set the traps around the bed and they snap and they catch the rabbits or the raccoons or the rats that are living in my head. I don't like that. But I have to be like that because I'm the king. Next. Happy students of Notre Dame Academy in Tyngsboro, Massachusetts. I hope you enjoyed your visit with me, Louis King the 14th. I hope you learned about me, how I live, about the rodents in my hair. But most importantly, that you learned a lesson about history, what it was like back when I was king. Thank you all, and good day.